Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the heat continues, 93 degrees today, and we got more of the same in the days ahead as the summer heat continues all week long. Dew points and humidity will be on the increase starting about Wednesday and continuing into the weekend. But this weekend we do have scattered storms back into the forecast. That's going to take the edge off the heat. And lo and behold, we're getting toward the latter part of May and the tropics may be awakening. We'll see. Something might be up in about a week's time. So we'll talk more about that in just a bit. Here's the big picture as we look at the water vapor imagery. We have an upper level low here back to the west. That's helping spark off storms going around the periphery of a pretty strong and elongated upper level ridge. So big storms across the high plains and then a north flow here. So we've seen any storms that get going pretty much dropping from the north, moving to the south, southeast. Upper level low, eastern Gulf of Mexico, keeping the Gulf dry and all the deep tropical moisture down toward Belize and into South America. But eventually that moisture looks to make a move. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. Across much of the U.S., we do have the risk of severe weather across the Oklahoma, Texas panhandle, and then up across the high plains. Weather system rolling down and kind of quieting down along the east coast. So locally here, we did have one or two isolated storms cook up late this afternoon, early this evening. And you can see the debris clouds mainly over toward Mississippi, and we're pretty much dominated at the surface by a ridge of high pressure that's been supplying generally southwesterly winds. With time, this high nudges a little bit farther to the east, and we're going to get a more southerly flow. That's why the dew points are going to be coming up, and it's going to start to feel like full summer here. It's been hot, but not quite humid. We're going to get to that point. Isolated activity as we put Power Doppler 3 in motion over the last several hours. Northeastern portions of St. Landry Parish got clipped by a nice little storm. Elsewhere, activity is winding down. So as we go ahead overnight tonight, it should be a quiet one. Temperatures hold in the low to mid 70s, and then for tomorrow, back up to about 93, 94 for an afternoon high. With mostly a very light west or southwest wind. And today, as long as we had a southwest wind or even a west-southwest wind going at 8 to 10 to 12, we were temperatures right around 90 or 91, but that wind went calm for a couple of hours, and that's when we hit 93 degrees. That's when things just plain old heat up. Could see an isolated shower, a thunder shower late tomorrow afternoon, early tomorrow evening, but not a major risk at 10% or less. And much the same Wednesday, temperatures start out in the low to mid 70s, and then we top out in the low to mid 90s and relatively rain-free much of this week. Now, we do have tropical moisture that we're keeping an eye on. No major tropical waves seen at this point, but we'll keep an eye on the Western Caribbean. Why? Well, both the European model and the GFS are showing some development down here. GFS is overdoing it, and maybe the European is underplaying it. And this is the latest GFS run. This is coming in from 18Z, showing that deep tropical moisture working its way towards Central America and then the Yucatan, and maybe some development here. We'll have to keep an eye on it. We could see a system go across the Bay of Campeche into Mexico or manifest in the Pacific, but don't get too upset about any pictures you might see on Facebook that go beyond a 7-day forecast in the tropics, especially beginning in the season. You're not getting good information. The other thing that we have going on is dust. African dust from the Sahara is going to be moving across the Atlantic and should get here by the weekend, which could also interplay not only with our rain chances, but might mitigate any tropical impacts. So we'll see how things go down here across the Western Caribbean and the southern Gulf of Mexico. So overnight tonight, temperatures holding in the 70s as we look to the east first thing in the morning. Lower 70s to start the day. A little hazy out there as well. We still have that smoke in the air that's coming from Mexico and New Mexico as well. Another hot one tomorrow afternoon. We'll hit about 93 to 94 for a high. That feels like temperature getting a little bit more uncomfortable at 97 degrees. So temperatures tonight in the lower 70s. Tomorrow, low to mid 90s. Maybe a better southerly breeze to knock down some of that heat, but that humidity is going up, and you can see that in the overnight lows when they get up to 76 or perhaps 77 degrees. But this weekend we will see scattered showers and storms as that ridge kind of flattens out and at least hopefully take a little bit of an edge off the heat. But Mr. Humidity coming in and staying for a while. Maybe a break or two here or there on a couple of those overnight lows, but boy, man, we're done talking about cold fronts.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we might see one more and going into June, but I wouldn't hang a hat.
You're so
October
optimistic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with Jim.
Otherwise, sometime in mid-October. Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.